blue Converse, nigga. Rich rolling from the dirt, just banging my turf like Snoop did. Same color rag, just a new crib. Blue bandanas, blue dickies, and a deuce fit. And Slauson Ave.
Most definitely. Like, you know, that's one of the biggest things about us having a little newfound success, that we could do stuff like that and just set an example, just lead by example. That like it ain't all gotta be on sight every time we run into each other. It ain't gotta be, you know what I mean? We don't gotta be aggressive and attack each other. It could just be straight business. Yeah, I'm Nipsey from 6-0, you so-and-so from so-and-so, cool. You know what I mean? Let's get this money, homie. You know what I mean? I respect the real dude. And at the same time, we're going through the same struggles in every area. So it's like, it'll be hypocritical to get in the rap game and want to set trip on everybody that's not from your particular area when you got scenarios like the county jail or the penitentiary where you're going to be around your quote-unquote enemies. And regardless of how you feel, it's going to be a politic and a level of what's going on. And you're going to respect it or you're going to get fucked up. So niggas act like, or niggas that act like that doesn't exist in the real world is just lying to themselves. It does happen on the streets. You know what I mean? People be around one of their enemies and have to get along based on the racial politic in the penitentiary, or just the fact that, you know what I mean, niggas is grown men and see past the petty differences, you know what I mean?
Right.
So through the music, we get the opportunity to set that example. And so we doing a lot of things, like you just said, we doing a Red and Blue Make Green mixtape, me and J-Rock. Me and Game went on a tour together, 44 different cities. So it's a whole demonstration that we trying to lay down for the next generation. Like, it ain't about that. Represent your section if that's what you want to do, but it ain't about the violence no more. It ain't about the killing. It's about rebuilding and restructuring the direction. Because the energy of a gang will never be destroyed. That's physics. You can't destroy or create energy. It could just change direction, change form.
Right.
Like motion to turn the heat. You know what I mean? So the same situation with everybody's, all these young people in everybody's areas. They always gonna rep the section that they come from. We always gonna rep the section we come from. But the direction of what we doing is, we doing movies. We starting independent record companies. We building buzz and we building movements for artists. And then we gonna go cash out with these record labels. We're gonna get into real estate. We're gonna get into technology and take advantage of the opportunities. You know what I mean? Because it's over with if you're still trying to be a full-time banger. You're going to end up in some shit like this. But for real life, not in the movie though.
Right.
Guaranteed, or you're going to be dead.
Okay.
Way quicker than it used to be. Niggas used to have 10, 15-year runs. Niggas is going for a year and getting washed. 2-3 years and getting flipped. So, you know, the odds is totally and definitely against you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you don't necessarily have to be an active gang member to be respected, and that's not what I promote or try to condone or perpetuate. I just feel like if you speaking on this lifestyle, you know, make sure you're speaking from an informed point of view, from experience. And I'm not saying again that this is the end thing to be. I'm just saying this is our reality, for better or for worse. This is the condition of LA. So that's why you hear it in my music, and people like J-Rock and G Malone and Rockin' and 211, because we know personally each other's histories, and we know that you really speaking for Inglewood, 211, and what goes on over there. You really speaking for Watts. J-Rock, you really speaking for Carson, my nigga Rocket. So I feel like as long as you making sincere music and it's authentic and it's you telling your real story, that it's a level of truth and it's gonna connect.
Whatever's fed to you, bite the hand that feeds you, you deserve to eat lead, nigga. You pitching crumbs to these people.
Yeah, it's bigger than just Bloods and Crips. It's just about, you know what I mean, haves and have-nots. If you're not having it, you trying to get it. The means we go to get it, and the extent we go to get it a lot of times is illegal. Sometimes we go to that extent for lack of other options. And not that they're not there, but we're not informed about them or we don't have access to them. So the example I would like to set is by my demonstration. Like, yeah, you can get it. It wasn't no outlet for me. I was on Crenshaw and Slauson, and I created an outlet. My trunk. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is cheap. The camera we filming this interview on is probably less than $200. You know what I mean? So you can definitely touch people for a small amount of money if that's what you want to do. It's no longer a $10,000 camera, $200,000 studio. It's not. That day and age is over with. The playing field is level. So if you got an idea and a game plan and you want to do something, you can really do it. And that's my example I set. You know what I mean? Because I did mine from within the gutter. I built mine from day to day being around. I didn't take a trip and go get some money from somebody and come back. I built mine from the inside out. And I think that's one of the reasons a lot of people respect it and the whole city respect it, because I did it in front of everybody's face. I didn't hide, I didn't run. I told everybody what my plan was. Some of my folks played a position, and now we all doing better. Some people doubted us, and now, you know, that's what thought got.
These niggas got the nerve to be mad cause I'm poppin'. Knowing damn well I'm on Crenshaw and Slaughter, and if they want, they can holler.
It was huge. Like, it was one of the first outlets. You go to New York, they got a ton of outlets for their artists. They got satellite radio, they got mixed shows on they programming stations, Hot 97, Power 105, that cater to the streets of their city. LA don't have that. It's nothing that caters to a new artist in LA. You know what I mean? On none of these stations. We don't even have really the satellite outlet, let alone can we get on Kiss FM or K-Day or Power. I say out of all those stations, the beat, the old K-Day, which now the beat, is the most supportive of the new movement. But even they gotta compete with the Power 106s and the Kiss FMs. So it's a different politic. So a website like, you know what I'm saying, WestCoastRydaz, that got a large following, you know what I mean, that could put you on the same platform to touching hundreds of thousands and millions of people. I mean, a lot. And that's one of the ways I broke myself was through the internet. You know what I mean? I was like, the streets and the internet. Then the other media outlets caught on, radio and TV and cable and all that, and satellite. But before that, it was the internet and the streets. That was the first supporters. Y'all website being one of them, you know what I mean?
My deal, but a nigga still here, still fear no man. Sincere, no scam, no old school pictures with police shaking hands. Always.
I mean, without sounding like everybody else sound, you know what I'm saying, and trying to keep it as real as I can keep it with everybody paying attention and watching. The most important thing, number one, is you got to get rid of doubt. If you got doubt in what you're doing, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And the way to do that is you have a plan. Because if you got a plan, it's not like just a pipe dream. You have a step-by-step list of things to do to get to your goal. If you don't have that, it's very hard to really have faith in what you're doing. Because as soon as something pop up, it's going to look like the end all. But if you got a game plan of everything you need to do, you know, one thing pop up, well, I still got to do this, and that, so this ain't going to stop me. You know what I'm saying? Another thing pop up, well, shit, I accomplished this 2 things. Since my last obstacle, I only got 3 more things to do. Let me keep pushing, fuck it. Pretty soon you attained your goal, and then you create another one. But without a game plan and without a strong sense of faith in what you're doing, it's gonna be real hard to accomplish anything. And I know, you know, it's a lot of obstacles out here. Family, baby mamas, the legal system, trouble with the law, you know, your homeboys being involved in a crab in the bucket syndrome, where, you know what I mean, you making moves and starting to make your way out, and people start trying to attach themselves to you. It really become weight, you know what I'm saying, extra weight. And sometimes it's like kamikaze, they blow themselves up trying to stop you. So, you know, you gotta have faith in what you're doing and not take no for an answer. You'll get it. It'll be a long run, but you'll get it, for sure.
I used to ride on Alpinas, up and down Sloss at 18 with a scheme to simply get my cream up, trying to get my loot so I can floss on the bitches. Black 745.
Yeah, you know, I just wanna do stuff I believe in. I don't want to do it for no amount of money or try to, you know, just entertain it because I see the financial gain. You know, I just want to do shit that I feel is classic, and that's like something I believe in, and something that's a real story that need to be told. And you know, by me being in music, I'm not totally relying on movies. And by me having a foot in movies, I'm not totally relying on music. So I can kind of do it from a level of selection and pick what I feel is good for my brand and makes sense with who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, but I definitely fuck with the process of making the movies. It's A1. I'm learning a lot. I'm getting coached by Ving Rhames. He's one of the best actors out, especially him being a dude from the streets too. He's from Harlem, New York. And he made it all the way up to the top of the totem pole in Hollywood. So, you know, he give me a lot of suggestions and pointers and all that on how to go about just getting a sincere portrayal of my character.
Lyrically, I'm ecstasy. Better than whoever. Ask your bitch, I bet she feeling me. First class flight, land right where the cheddar be. Swag through the roof, it's up there where the weather be. Some niggas steal dope, rob banks, and catch felonies, while others buy real estate and live up off their equity. The only difference is the game. So nigga, use your brain, Sloss and boys. Nip Hussle is the name.